Aquarium Encounters, which is just off the overseas highway here. And if y'all are on, let me know you're hearing good audio. I think we did. I tested the mic. So with the overseas highway, normally just by the address, you can tell what mile marker it is. But in Marathon, that's not the case. Marathon kind of messes everything up. So the address to this, I believe, is 117 something, 117.55, something like that. So you would think normally that would be mile marker 117, but it's not. This is mile marker 53. So this is Marathon, because Marathon is so big, it kind of throws off the mile markers. So anyways, let's show you just across the street. There's a Fishtails Market Eatery. That's a good eatery. They're self-advertised as having the best fish sandwiches in the Keys. So if you're hungry when you're visiting the aquarium, that's a good place to eat. Now the aquarium also has a little cafe on the inside that we'll show you too. These boats here, both these boats were refugee boats from, hey, thank you. Good to see you, Skeletor. I appreciate it. I assume the audio is good. So let me show you. Sometimes people forget to look at the boats, but you know, I love the history, especially the history related to Cuba. So both these boats, and they're refugee boats, I think from 2021. This boat is it's called a Cuban Chug, and it was from the spring of 2021. This vessel was found about 100 miles south, or actually it took off 100 miles south of here. And let's see what part I'm reading the thing. Well, it was found on Sombrero Beach here in Marathon, but it was believed to be from a city in the Matanzas province of Cuba is where it left. So you get a good look at the Cuba. I'm filming these boats as we're going down the Keys because I'll probably do a little segment on Cuba and all the refugees fleeing. Hey, good to see you, TJ. As you probably know, Key West is just 90 miles from Cuba. This is another boat that was found in 2021, May 11th of actually 2022. And this was found at the Trailer Ranch in the Keys. I think Trailer Ranch is in Marathon, but anyways, they donated it to the aquarium, so it just sits here now. So let's bring you inside the aquarium. I'm going to be doing, you know, the weather is rainy today. In fact, it's been predicted to be like this all week, but the last 3 days I've gotten more sun more often than not. So even though it is kind of rainy all day today, I'm pretty happy that we've run into good weather. I'm pretty happy that we ran into good weather and got more sunshine than not. So, and we do have some serious sunshine coming over the weekend, starting Sunday. Sunday we're doing a snorkel tour in Key Largo, and then after that going to Key West for 3 days. So I'm very happy about that, and we're getting good responses from the water sports and stuff in Key West. So we should have a lot to show you on that video. So as you go through here, this is where you get your tickets. And let me see how much it is. I want to say it's like $30. Here. Well, that's membership. I think it's $30 to enter. But this is a great place to visit on a day like this when it's raining. You know, of course, you don't want to be snorkeling out there now in the rain. So if you need something to do, this is one of the best museums and aquariums. I guess an aquarium is a museum. This diver's store, we also went inside the History of Diving Museum, which is in Key Largo. You know, if you're going up the Keys, you see that History of Diving Museum, and we've passed by it so many times. So a couple of days ago, I arranged a tour, and that's going to be on the video. Now, there's going to be 3 videos. There's going to be the Upper Keys, which is Key Largo and Isla Mirada. This right here will be on the second video, which will be the Lower Keys. The Lower Keys, we're going to start just north of Marathon. So let me show you. There's some parrotfish right here. I don't know if you can see the green fish over there, but that's called a parrotfish. And there's also barracuda in this water. And the rains, wouldn't you know, the rain's starting to come down a little bit more here. So even though some of the area is open where it might get a little wet, but most of the area is covered. So that's why this is good to do on a rainy day. You got enough covered areas to stay dry. And they got several touch tanks. This is one of the stingray touch tanks here. That's the big stingray tank. I think they call it Stingray Cove. And then this is a lobster. You'll see a lobster feeding here where you can actually feed the lobsters. That's a Florida spiny lobster. So you can see the lobster eating right there. More lobster. Am I making you all hungry? By the way, last night we ate at Jimmy Johnson's Big Chill, which we did 4 years ago, and they had lobster pizza, which is real good. We didn't have that this time. We had fish tacos, mahi fish tacos. But if you like lobster pizza, if I remember, me and Bella had it 4 years ago. It was really good. We're going to be showing several restaurants, and there's a coffee place that was real good this morning called Coco Plum in Key Largo. In fact, talked with the owners, and she gave me some really good tips. So this place isn't overly big, so on the plus side, you know, you don't have to do too much walking. This is a really good tank here. There's a nurse shark. This is called Big Shark Bay. This tank here. Oh, here comes a stingray. Look at that. My video paused, so I don't know if it cut out on you all. So hopefully you're seeing all that. If you're not seeing it, oh, here we go now. In case you didn't see that. Didn't know if it went off there for a little bit. But these are nurse sharks. Yesterday we did a live video from Pigeon Key, and they had nurse sharks out there in a little pool. Now this is another touch tank. This is where you have shells and starfish and a conch. You can see the conch right there. And there's Bahama starfish, which, by the way, we're doing the Bahamas in January. There's right there, that's a Bahama starfish. So anyways, you can touch those. And this is called the Tide Pool Touch Tank. So let me show you the little dock here. They also have boat tours from here. You take, I assume they aren't running today because it's rainy, at least right now. So this is the little cafe. Hey, Johnny. Good to see you. You had a condo and marathon by the 7 Mile Bridge. Oh, love it there. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I was looking for lodging in the lower Keys and really didn't have any responses. And same way with Key West, I haven't had any responses from Key West. Although I'm not too disappointed about Key West because in Key West I need to be in a certain part of the island. So, so I did ask several vacation rentals and resorts, but nobody's responding in Key West. So I'll take you out on this little dock here, and it's a little drizzling, but it's not too bad. They got their Halloween decorations up. This is where you can feed the snappers. I think there's more nurse shark in here too. Yeah, it might be hard to see because of the rain. They're not swimming close to the top there. You see anything down there? Oh, okay, there they are. They're right under. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So on a sunny day, oh, you got Airbnb on golf course in Haines City. Yeah, yeah. No, next year I think I'm planning to do Lakeland, Haines City, more Central Florida area, probably in the fall, possibly. So, but yeah, on a sunny day, this place is much more beautiful, and you'll be able to see the fish much better on a sunny day. That water is super clear. But instead of not doing anything today, I wanted to get something done so I can use the sunny weather to really get out on the waters and do all the jet skiing and all that. Have you been to Seven? No, I didn't, but I filmed it. I filmed the 7 Mile Grill. In fact, already. I filmed it when I came out here a couple weeks ago, just for a couple days. And then when this week, when it was more later in the evening, I filmed it again because it was much more happening. So just filmed it with the drone. But I may eat there. I do need to pick some places in the lower keys to eat. So I'll show you some restaurants there. In fact, you know, I maybe could eat there now. Um, now you mentioned the 7 Mile Grill. That's the one that's right near the bridge, right at the base, almost across the street from the base of the bridge. So there's the touch tank again. There's another boat. And these mangrove tunnels, these are beautiful when the sun's shining. Now we did do a jet ski tour from Robbie's where we went through mangrove tunnels in the sun. So we'll show you that on the first video. That'll be the Keys video. And that went real good. And over here, there's big tortoises. These are African spurred tortoise. Right there. Guess they're all kind of sleeping now. Oh, right off the highway. Yeah. Try the grouper sandwich. Yep. Yeah, I'll try that gusto. A lot of times with the eateries, you know, I at least know if I can't eat, because I only eat so much, I'm kind of picking one place a day to eat at, you know, because it gets expensive. But if I can't eat there, then I at least want to show the setting so you all can see it and determine if it's a good place to eat. There's more turtles here, a lot of baby turtles. Yeah, oh, thank you. And then this is their big tank that they have. I guess they call it predator reef. This is where you see the big predator fish. Oh, look at that, look at that. Stingray. So you can climb to on top of that tank, which is what we're gonna do. There's a Key West. Yeah, I know about Fantasy Fest. I want my goal has been to get all of Key West done before Fantasy Fest starts because it gets really crazy there then and crowded. So yeah, I'm going to be out of there like a day or two before Fantasy Fest starts. I think it's the 17th or 18th that it starts, and I'm leaving I think on the 16th. Because I got to edit this video, and I want to get this video done by October 24th, maybe 25th, 26th. I would love to get it up that weekend. And there's going to be a lot of editing to do. Now the name of the aquarium is Aquarium Encounters because they have several tours you can do encounters with, where you can dive into and feed the sharks. There's the wetsuits and all the gear. I was filming one earlier. So on the edited video, we'll show you all the options you have for all the extras you can do here. So that's pretty close. I think oh, there is one area I still got to show you. So that's what it looks like on a cloudy day, but on a sunny day, it's so beautiful. There is one area back in here that I want to show you. And there's my truck straight ahead. Bailey is in there right now. She's waiting on me. Yeah, so this is a little area here. You know, you would normally see more birds here when it's sunny. So that's one thing, because of the rain, we're not seeing very many birds. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and close out the video, but this is from Marathon. This will be in the second of our 3 video series in the Lower Keys section. And I'm thinking about, I think there's a little air museum that I think is free, is going across the street. And you all give me input to what you want to see. I was looking today, I was thinking in Key West, thinking about doing a ghost and gravestone tour. So if anybody has done that ghost and gravestone tour, uh, let me know. There's a fort too out there in Key West where they do ghost tours as well. But I think if I did a ghost tour, I'd probably want to do the one on the trolley. So I'm thinking about doing that. Of course, we got a sunset sailboat tour. We're going to do jet skiing. I've contacted for parasailing, seeing if they do. If they don't, it's no big deal because I've got parasail footage from last video we did. But I like to film as much new footage as I can on this video and use as little as possible the previous year's video so you can see the current situation. So yeah, so give me input things, especially the lower keys. If y'all know good places on the lower keys you'd like to see, let me know. Especially lower keys and Key West. And then I'll be in Key Largo still for the next 3 days. It's gonna be cloudy again, probably most of tomorrow. Very blurry. Gonna have to restart it. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm getting ready to close it out. So, all right. Thank you all, and we'll see you soon.